So ngokomthetho bengithi kuyenzeka ukuthi usabhizi nalokho uku-interested to a point of seeing where tomorrow is going to be. You know, you are still in this chapter, but already your mind is telling you, hey, this thing is going to be very interesting here. You know, and this is where you have put me. And that is what has made me to commit to you. To commit to you because I can see with no man, this thing is gonna be so interesting, and I can't abandon it now. Because if I abandon it now, somebody maybe will take this thing and throw it in the dustbin. And I can see the growth, the development that most of you have made physically, technically, tactically, and mentally to a certain extent. And we are where we are now. I'm disappointed, but I'm not unhappy. I'm disappointed because I believe you have outgrown the position that you are in. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. You are in a position that I don't think belongs to you. I see a lot of teams, probably from number 3 going down. I look at all of them and I say, I don't think they can match my team this way. And I'm not buying your faces. In not even one match, not even one, if you can remember very well, where I believed you will be dominated. Not even one match where I said, hey guys, you know, on this one, we will be under pressure. Let's try to make sure that we do this. And I've never done that. Because I believe in you. Because I've seen you dismantling any team that you can think of. If you could dismantle Sundowns, they are playing in the Champions League final. If you could dismantle Pirates, they played the semi-finals of the Champions League. Then who else in the league is better than those? Who else in the league should make us to say, ish, guys, we are under pressure? But sometimes, in a team environment, in a team sport, you work with people who do not know their worth. You are in an environment with people who do not know how powerful they are or how good they are. They need to be driven every day and made conscious of what growth and development has taken place to them. Because the truth of the matter is, you don't deserve to be, we don't deserve to be talking the language we are talking in, of trying to motivate you to play, to give your best, to die on the pitch and all that. Because you have done a whole lot of those things. In the journey of the PSL, probably 2-3 teams can play the way you play. It is the truth. I'm not buying your faces. I'm fortunate I've been on the other side. I know what is happening there. And when I say I see a lot of positives here, I'm not buying your faces. I don't have time for that. You know I'm straight. When I'm unhappy, I'm unhappy. And when I'm happy, I'm happy. But I just feel, boys, you are letting yourselves down. And sometimes you are nonchalant about it. You don't care. You know, okay, let's go for another match. You know your house is burning, but you are saying, guys, how can it burn like this? I mean, really, this is my house. Hey, Malaka, go and fetch water. Your house is burning. When we are busy, you hey, it's burning. Hey, it must be very hot there. Hey, you are in danger. From here, you might not have anything. But when are you thinking, no man, how can it bend like this? You know, people know about bending. You say, here is a beautiful girl. He says, a girl. they don't know. They don't know any better. So when you put my girlfriend, someone doesn't no, it's not because that's what will interest him. To see, no, I still have something in my pocket. If you want it for more, we can go again. Sometimes you don't care. You're playing such beautiful football for fun. For fun. And this is what has made some of the biggest teams in the country not to be as successful. Because they did not understand that the difference between winning and losing determines their destiny as the brands. When you win more and you lose less, people take notice. But when you lose more and you win, you lose more, you win very few matches in between. You take attention away from it. A chance favors the prepared mind. If you want to succeed in life, you can't be sleeping. You must be waiting for the next opportunity. If I get another opportunity, I will make it. I once coached a team in the NFT that was not paid every month. Players were not getting salaries, there were no bonuses, there was nothing. But there were promises. If you win this match, we'll give you 200,000 rands. If you win this match, we will do this. And these promises never yielded anything. But what drove them is what I told them. I said, sometimes you must not play for the extrinsic motivation. You must not play for the bonuses, this and that outside. Play for you. Play from inside, from your belly. Have the mentality to say, this opportunity could have been afforded to someone else and it could have been afforded to someone else. I just appreciate that it landed on me. Because a chance favors the prepared mind. When I get an opportunity, anyway, in anything that I get, I try the best I can to truly represent myself. But when you lose that as a person, you will not see success. But when you get an opportunity to excel, not because uzohola, not because uzotolani, not because uzotoli bonus, all these outside things, these extrinsic things that make you to think which is zizokuletela something, material things. There is no growth there. If you want to grow, play from inside. Play for what is in your gut. That if I do well here, my life, my family, and everything will change for the better. Then when you play with that in your mind, you will appreciate every opportunity that you get. And you will always say, this is probably my last opportunity. He got COVID. Then he could not help us because he had COVID. And he had to stay at home. I spoke to him maybe 3 days when they functioned, and I spoke to him and I said, how are you feeling now? He says, no, I'm much better, coach. I believe by Monday I will be ready to come back and help the team. Very confident that he's going to make it. Young. I don't think he had done enough even for his family. Because he was young, he had just joined the first team. I don't even think he had a big contract. But he was looking forward to the next day. And he said, on Monday, I think I will be back because I also want to help the team. He was probably one of the most important players at the time. Against one, knew if Mudau is good, then Matisha was better. one against one, as a centre back. Then he lost his life on Saturday night. Monday did not come. But the few opportunities that he had before, he probably used them the best way he could. Are we using our opportunities the best way we could? Because tomorrow is not known to anyone. No one knows what uzokwenzakala ngempilo yakhe kusasa. And when you not use today, then in English they say you are a procrastinator. You never have today. You always have tomorrow. Tomorrow I will buy a house. Tomorrow I will buy a car. Tomorrow I will have a wife. Tomorrow I will have this. And you never had now. And as a man, it's very important to have now. It will help you to grow and achieve more things in life because you never postpone anything. You never accept that, hey, next year, I think I can buy a house next year, or next month. No, why not today? What is stopping me from doing this today, now? And as a man, it's very important to have that. If we have to change our mindset, we don't say, hey, maybe next season we will be very powerful. Because what if next season never arrives? When we've got an opportunity to impact on this now. Because the tomorrow is never known, is never guaranteed. But today is with us. Yesterday is definitely a fact. Because you know what yesterday, what did you do, what happened, what. But tomorrow, angazi na mtu kuzokwenzakala kusasa. That is why it is important for us as the leaders of our families, because you will all lead your families. Don't think you are kids. There is no kid that is playing professional football. Do you think you are still a child? No, if you think like that, then you are out of order. Because your family is waiting for you to bring money month end. And you cannot afford to say, when you are ready to bring money month end, but you don't want to work for it today. Today, you give the best that you can. Seth has told you about winning from morning. Because if you leave the bed untidy, then don't expect your day to be tidy, guys. How is it going to be tidy? Because you just left the bed untidy. You could not even pull your blankets to make it look, because somebody might just say, hey, can I get something in your room? In football, it's very important to take care of those little things. If I've got an untidy team, I know I must not expect a very tidy performance. Because what you repeatedly do, you become. Because you don't care. How will you now care in a match? Because you don't care. You are naturally, you don't care. Life must go on. And boys, I don't want to talk about football only as football. I always want to bring it to your life. Because as men, as the leaders of our families, we have a responsibility to be men of honor. I was I could not get this thing for you this month, I will get it next month for you. And next month, you pretend as if you never said next month. Because when you do that, you are a liar. And when your child and your family member starts to look at you as somebody who says things that he never does, nobody will ever listen to you. Then, okay, normally, but when you say tomorrow, then tomorrow must be. If you say month end must be. If you say, I will give you 10,000 rands month end, even if some stress manje come with stress, give 10,000 rands and go and suffer yourself with your stresses. But be a man of honor. People must know when he says this, he means it. Then he will earn the respect. Then people will know what kind of a person they are dealing with. We have a big responsibility tomorrow. And we are not having this responsibility for fun. Okay, let me be honest and frank with you. We have to win. Because if we don't win, we are not guaranteed our future. Some of us are guaranteed. Some of us are not. And let's not be selfish. Let's not be selfish because some of us are guaranteed and others are not guaranteed. Let's pull together as one team and help everybody to make it. Because if in your life it's easy that other people must suffer because when you are something that you can hold on to, one day you will be in an environment where they will say some people must suffer because we've got something to hold on to. Because a rolling stone gathers no moss. When you do wrong today because circumstances are favoring you, I can do that. I can say, no, go and play whatever you want to play, it's okay, because I will get a job somewhere. But if I do that one day, karma will do the same to me. Did you think when you were being so unfair to those, life will just come back and be nice to you all the way? It can never be like that. And I know that karma is a bitch. This team made me the person that I am today. This team made me to be known by all South Africans. Not many people knew me, but Goldenarrows made me. And if suddenly, when things go right for me, say, no, I'm moving on with my life, one day that would come back and bite me. And that was the reason why I came. One day you would hear a big story and you would say, how could he be so stupid? When you hear that story. Because probably I was having the biggest offer you can imagine. But I said no. Now that UCC has called, my conscience will not help me. I will never be happy. And I want to be happy in my life. I will never be happy that she made a call and she was sincere and she really felt I'm the one who can help you. And when I decided, no, I'm chasing money and diamonds and everything that I can get. Because in life, it is very important sometimes to say thank you. I can show you messages from my friends, my people, my close people saying, no, if you go there, it's suicidal, what. But they were not here. They were not here when this club had 12 points after 15 matches and was sitting at the bottom of the log. And I had never coached any team in the PSL. I had never had an opportunity to coach in the PSL. And the late boss of the club said, I trust this one to help this club. That was the most important moment of my life. Because in that moment, if you just said, no, let's get Walter Rothman, let's get Cody Nigasin, let's get so and so, the experienced coaches, I was dead in the water. But he said, no, I want this one. I will support him with everything I have. And that's why now you know me. Can you also have that sense of gratitude? Is that difficult? Because others, the team has saved their careers. Others, the team has promoted their profiles. And others from nowhere, from Bloemfontein, they found themselves playing in the EPL from this club. Others, I gave an opportunity to almost. Because in life, if you don't have gratitude, if you don't have anything that you say, this one I have to fight for, you are not a man. People will come and take your wife and take your kids and do whatever they want because you don't have anything in your life that you say, this one, I would rather die for this. This, I can never allow it to go like this. To have that little bit of gratitude. That little bit of gratitude, because that gratitude might carry you forward for longer. No one thought Stupa would be in the team in such critical measures. Because he's been a nobody, but he's been working hard every day. He's been giving his best every day. He's just giving his life. Because in this planet, we rely on opportunities that were also given to us. I'm where I am because somebody said, this point deserves an opportunity. So I'm saying to you boys, this is an opportunity for all of us to just show a little bit of gratitude and be prepared to leave a piece of our skin on the pitch, to cover every blade of grass in the pitch tomorrow and say, I would rather collapse in the pitch because I just want to give myself 2 golden arrows. That's what I did. And even now, I still believe the team is not going to be relegated. Because no matter what, I will go all the way with this team up until I make sure at the end it's not relegated. That is a commitment I've given to this team. And I will make sure that no matter if it's baby steps or what, but at the end of the day, my role here is to make sure that this team is not relegated. And foolishly, inside me, I still have a feeling that this team can get into the top 8. Because I see the unthinkable, and my vision sometimes tells me things that other people find it very difficult to believe. Even my family members were saying at some point, I'm a big dreamer. You remember that advert I did? He's a big dreamer. And everything that they said I'm dreaming when I said I will make it, I've done it. Because I think like that. I challenge myself to that level. That sometimes, I'm like some of you, but yeah, I can see you are nice people, you dress nicely. I'm that guy sometimes who does not mind not going to the shops to buy nice clothes, but just to make sure that I get what I want. Because it's never about my looks. I'm not somebody who is searching for people to look at me. So in life, there are moments when you have to grind and grind for what you believe is the best for you. This team will be such an interesting team next season. But we can never afford to live for next season. Today is borrowed to us. Let's make today, tomorrow, and every day that we have to be the best of our lives. And have the mentality to suffer for those who have shown a certain element of kindness in our lives. If you don't have that, you will never grow. Because life is about you only. It's never about, but what about those who have extended themselves just to make sure that my family also has something to live on? Good night, gentlemen.
Igama lami in full nguVusumuzi Cele, aka Afzal. So I've been in football for quite some time. I even forgot the years right now, but anyway, I'm actually from Matlaba, kwaDukuza. So I did my schooling from my primary until my high school, Elamisi, which is a children's home, which most people don't know. That I actually grew up in a children's home. So basically, just like anybody else who has been a fanatic of football, I've always been watching football, believing one day I will also be involved in that environment. So I'm actually a perfect or a simple example that shows that your upbringing determine the future yako or the surrounding yako by anybody else. After I did my matric, I went into Manning Rangers, which was late 90s, and then from Manning Rangers, the club obviously got purchased and we had to relocate into Cape Town. Spent 2 or 3 years in Cape Town, got back in Durban. After Cape Town, joined Thanda Royal Zulu, spent quite some years there as well. And then after Thanda Royal Zulu, I'm right here at Arrows. Actually, after Goldenarrows got relegated, I just happened to be at the right place at the right time, where they were having their trial. So that's when they were having trials at UKZN. So that's when the opportunity arises itself. So figuratively speaking, I will say Arrows simply mean for me Alpha and Omega, in simple terms. Figurative though.
Afzal, we always see you happy and ready to work. What keeps you motivated daily?
What keeps me motivated daily is knowing that how likely I am to be surrounded by such a wonderful environment of Golden Arrows, seeing professional players doing what they do best daily. Basically, my job is less important yet very imperative, simply because I've got to be in advance. If training is due at 8, I've got to be here at least 5:45, just to make sure it's all systems to go, everything is up to T. And when each and every player arrive, it's got all his regale, training equipment all in order.
Iyaphela manje sezini, ufisa team itholeni ingene ku top 8 or ibe safe from relegation. Futhi ucabanga ngale generation yamanje Arrows.
Relegation for me, it's a non-existing vocabulary. I'm speaking of top 8, which we're heading to after our final game in Pretoria. Frankly, it's actually difficult to compare them because they're all guns. They weren't much capacitated as compared to the current drops of players, but the old guys didn't have such things such as database, being able to analyze your opponents as a player yourself through social media or through technology. So in terms of comparing them, is very difficult.
Don't allow him. Go. All of you. It's finished. Support him. Now defend for me. Don't leave him. Allow him outside. Yes. Yes, support again, mate. Yes, Danny. Support. The rebound. Yes, it's good. Support the baby. 3 goals, 2 way. Yes, well done. Yes, coach. Yes. Yeah, Bob. Yes. 3, 7. Finish. Hey, no goal. I
Yes.
Away! That's what I said!
Good service, Masuku. Eh?
Stop!
Okay. Pull up. Come on. I'm always calling.
Away!
Go!
That's what I want to see. 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 Yes.
Only one?
Yeah, you will not score.
Only one?
No. Penalty.
I can take it.
Same place.
Yeah.
Without it in the pole.
Yeah,
Without it in the pole.
Yeah, that's going on.
What's it balagale, Papa? Bring Papa.
Ah, você só tirei das aí, eu comprei I tell you.
Squishy, what is that? Sure.
Airport cruise.
We are playing against a slow defender. This one is a quick defender. A slow defender will always create a distance. And if you play that pass there, it becomes very difficult. You play, okay? We need to go hard. You need to go hard. Thank you. With all that I've said, I wish you everything of the best. I trust you. No pressure. Have the belief. Have the confidence. Thank you. And the lack of desire, and we are running short of the same hunger that the opponent presents in the match, we will not win the match. And do I think this team is better than you? Me? In the league, I told you. If there is any team that is better than you, it will probably be one or two. And the two, I'm not sure. All the best.
Cheetahs.
So, no problem.
And then the legs are fucked up. Play some good music here, man.
Yabona wampatha ukangithola mfana sanibona hamba kahle no
Krijgen we fiets.
minutes.
Did he mean to do that? Zwane. Statuesque. Oh, statuesque. He left the keeper. In fact, there's a sea of bodies. Diana whips it in. It's an own goal by Chihuahua. Dangerous ball there from Spanalectane. Too hard to handle.
And go to the goalkeeper because the football is already there.
Matlaba out. Just
I'm looking for you to play beyond, okay? Yes, sir. We go all out and deliver this game to us.
Second goal, Zwane. Ready for second goal.
Siyabathembisa going forward sokwenza konke kube kuhle next season. I think the game besidinga kakhulu.
Yeah. I don't know.
Nah, it was just
something about this game, bro.
It was a tough game, honestly. It was a tough game. It wasn't an easy game, so we had to fight. We had to fight as a team because
the goal is something else, right?
The goal, I say it's a gift from God. But I do score these goals in training, so maybe this was the right time for me to score this goal.
This is a tough one, but this is our team now. What next from now?
From now we
ask him questions.
On to the other game.
My MVP of the game, Cele winning kanjani game. Beautiful free kick.
Ngicela ukubonga nje ama-supporter indlela ebedlala ngayo besikwenza konke singawathola ama-results ne so siyabonga ukuthi baqhubekile bafika la ekhona bazosupporta and siyabathembisa going forward sokwenza konke kube kuhle next season. I think the game besidinga kakhulu because yona decide ukuthi siyabuya la next season or asibuyi, so we have to win this game, so idlale kahle amajita phethu.
Sabonga nomsebenzi wakho. All the best for future endeavors, and you guys have survived to give us more entertainment next season.
Thank you very much, sir.
You will see a team you've never seen next season. And you will ask yourself, what happened to us? But it starts by each and every individual looking at football differently. Start moving away from playing football because you want to make money. Because when you want to make money, you don't focus on the details of the game. Focus, be dedicated to this thing, be close to obsession. You know, my players must watch their matches. They must come to me and say, but coach, I heard you shouting at me here, but I think what I was trying to do was right. And I want that. I want players that are going to challenge me, and I must be in a position to say, hey, my boy, I think you are right. I did not think of this. I thought you were trying to do this. Because a boy is challenging me, is showing me that he is watching his matches. You play a football match and you go home, life is good. You can't even come to me, you can't even go to Musa or KG or Marcus and say, hey, but coach, I was wrong. I should not have done this. You get what I'm saying? Because I want you to become better players. And I want to build a monster. I've shared this with Shitolo. My biggest ambition in football. What is it, Shitolo? I told you.
Yes, coach. Is to win the league with a team that is the underdogs. The team
that's what I would want.
Underrated.
That's what I would want. And it is not something that I'm starting now. Even for me to accept the job of Sundowns, I should have gone to Chiefs when I went to Sundowns. But Sundowns had not won a league in 7 years. And I said, maybe this is the best opportunity to learn how to win the league. Because I will not be coming to people who have won the league a season before. I'll be going to a team that has not won the league in 7 years. That has not lifted a trophy in 7 years. And I come out in that environment with more than 19 trophies. Because I wanted to know how to win the league. But already in my mind, I wanted to coach a small team to win the league. Because I don't believe this thing of Sundowns is what it is because it's built with money. They may be having money, and they've bought some good players. But as coaches, we have a responsibility to build players and make players that are regarded as small to become big players. And I've done that before. We have bought players from Maritzburg. We've bought players from Highlands. We've bought players in everywhere who were not top players, but we made sure that we work with them and make them better players. And I want you to be that team. I only have 9 league medals. I want 1 more. And I would not be happy to get that 1 more from Chiefs or Pirates or Sundowns. I want it from a small team. Because I want to change the mentality. So I beg you. Our next assignment is Super Sport. And that assignment starts tonight by you watching your match. On Sunday, you rest but you work. On Monday, we are in it as if we are playing the cup final. Because I want us to go there and put the hand here. If they thought we are just going to have a walk in the park, because now it looks like set, there is no chance of top 8. Richards Bay has occupied that position. I want to kill it. I want us to come there with a bang, and we've got a chance. A brain needs a picture in order to perform. The picture is clear. What you need to do to get into the top 8. Look at that picture every day and say, we must deliver an A game and get ourselves into the top 8. I believe in you and I trust in you. Thank you. Our medical department, Sean, Sandy, you have done very well. We've always managed to bring our players back earlier, and we always have a starting 11. And that for me it's the most encouraging thing, to have a medical team that worries about us getting the players on time. Well done. In our conditioning department, Eduardo, you have done exceptionally well. Exceptionally well. I've always worked and liked to work with Brazilian fitness coaches, but if I can be honest, from the bottom of my heart, I think you are the best out of all of them that I've worked with. Well done. Good work. Seth, we've had our ups and downs, you know me, but you have grown into an analyst that I think can help us to become a monster. You have grown in leaps and bounds, and you deserve a big round of applause. And all the coaches, the work you have done, guys, sometimes I get the glory, and I also get the bashing. Listen, this head is not big for nothing. I must get that rubbish, because leading you has made me realize again, Uti, I'm growing my kids. Because both of you were my kids when we were younger, and I can see the growth and development in your coaching ability, and I believe you can still grow and be monsters. There is still a lot to improve. There's still a lot to improve, but I believe we can only get better. Well done. By the way, he was brought here by myself. Don't make a mistake. Don't be stupid. If you think he came here because of somebody else, no, he knows. I brought him here. Camera guys, thank you very much for the footage you have given us with your drone and all that whenever we are training, because these pictures are the ones that have developed this team. This team has played top football today. It's just that they were shown the money. That's why I'm not happy. But otherwise, the football you showed, first 25 minutes, I said, now this is my team. And training elements, Musa, you said that. Yeah. Training elements, things that we spoke about. It was just unfortunate that we lost Matlaba, we lost, because I even think that you could have given us a penalty, because we were already in front of the defender. And it was unfortunate to lose him and lose Upoise. And Upoise was in a tough one, guys. You might not be aware. Was in a tough one. His leg got broken here, and the ambulance that he went with to the hospital got involved in a big accident, and he did not get touched because his ancestors were strong, were not sleeping. So he went to the hospital and is safe. But the driver and the other two people that were there were still in a very bad state. Let's just hope they'll get better. But we must keep him in our prayers. And lastly, manager. The technical team also wants to look this dope. Don't be malakas. deliver an A game, son. No, you look sick. I mean, ready. Can you pray, skipper, man? Can you pray?